Okay, Andrew. Great stance. You're very athletic, but there are some visible flaws that we want to fix here. Okay, again, great stance, good balance. You got great positioning with your head in relationship to your hips. Your line's good. Obviously, we put you in a good line here, so you had your feet in a good position. But again, good balance. I like that. I like the overall. We call it the A frame. You have a very good A frame here. Okay, capital A. All right. So let's run through this a little bit. I'm going to keep them both connected right now so we can see the movement patterns that we've got. Again, your load is beautiful. Very well done with your load. And what I mean by that is you load down into your back heel. So your hip loads down into the back heel of the right foot. You've got great position. That's a really good looking load right there. Here's where we get in trouble though, okay? So you load it up back into this leg. Okay, everything is set, ready to go. If you notice, your hands are over that power of the back leg. You're in your right hinge, which is your right knee. Here's what happens though. When you unload, okay, watch the knee. It stays there. Notice how the front leg, front knee starts to take off, the front foot starts to take off, front hip starts to take off, yet you're stagnant or stuck right here. What that's going to do is it's going to cause the upper part of the body to have to really work to get out of position, and we're going to see a lot of things get out of whack once you do that, okay? So I'll run through this. The hands load up. Hands are actually loading up a little bit more than the left foot's moving out. But see how you're kind of stuck? Now you start to move, and you're actually coming up and out. Again, see how you're kind of compressed right now? You're kind of compressed into this really good, like a spring, right? You got the hinges going, and all of a sudden, as you start to come out towards the ball, watch how you're going to go up and away from that middle part of the body. Up, see it? You're up. And that's because you're not making the move out of the load from right there. It's called staying in your legs or being stacked. You should literally land and look like that when you land. A little bit wider feet, obviously, a little more compression, but that's how you should look when you land. And you're not. You're up. You're out. And so you're coming up. You're actually going up and away. Sorry about that, bud. Up and away from your power source, which again, your power source sits here and here. This is actually your speed. That's actually your power. Okay, so I'm going to leave this one on the right where it is. I'm going to keep working from the lower half. So as a result of that, what happens is you come up. Now watch what the hands are going to do. Your hands are literally going to go away from your body. This elbow is going to go away from the body, and you're going to spin up on top. There it is. So right now your hands are going that way with the ball coming at you this way, so to speak, right? The ball's coming from this direction. There's the pitcher, and the ball comes at you kind of in this direction here. Hence, that's why I want your feet in a good position, which your feet are. But notice how it went out. Look at the hands. Look at the knob. So if I threw that ball inside here, we'd be in big trouble. Okay? Big trouble. And as a result, you cast the barrel out. So I'm going to keep going down on the bottom one here, and that's what you do. See how the barrel casts out? This thing's coming out towards us. Comes out this way. Cast out. See, at this point, your right elbow should be going down into the back of the hip. But again, because you come up and out of your swing, you're up high. Now you got to work really hard and slide and pull and hope the hands get there. And notice how the bat's going down like this instead of going up more at an angle. You hit the ball on the ground. Yep, you did. So that's a big double whammy for you, because again, this position right here, you are stacked. You look really good in your stack. Just allow yourself to stay in that position and drive from here, drive from there. So as you land, you're not coming up away from the ground, but you're getting into the ground, so that when you land where you're at. That's not a very powerful position. right? Your hands are really far away from the body, which is okay. But again, from here, the right elbow's got to get back into the power source of the body to make a rotational move. So you're going to slide. Hit the ground. Now watch. You're going to slide your body this way. Hit. You slid. Boom, right there. So if I throw you a curveball, you're in big trouble right now. If I throw you anything that goes this way, you're in big trouble. Anything soft that goes like this, or anything hard that goes here, you're in big trouble. Why? Because you're not in a really good, strong position like you were when you started. Like right there, that's a very strong position. You're in your leg. You are in this leg here, and that leg should be doing the transition once you land. Should be making a move once you hit the ground. Let's go through this a little bit. Again, see that right knee not doing anything? It's kind of stuck. And now you're up, up, up. So the hands are going to kind of go up. It's going to take you your entire body up this way. Boom, 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 boom. Look at the right knee. It's not doing anything still. And now the upper body's in trouble because there's not a lot of energy right here. There's not a lot of energy happening from this part of the body and ultimately that entire lower half. So you swing from up here. And you're strong, you're athletic, you get away with it. I just think that position, it's not a very strong position to be in. Okay? It's not a very athletic position to be in. To do what you want to do with the bat, which is get the bat elbow. Look how much space is there. There's a ton of space in that elbow because you're trying to rotate from here. So that elbow should be back into the right hip at this time, which now it is. By that time, it's too late. Your front arm is stiff, and you're dragging. Watch the back elbow get in. By that time, look how much space is here, bud. There's a lot of space in here. You're actually throwing the knob towards the second baseman. He's not throwing the ball to you. Now the ball's there. Now the knob is facing the pitcher. Right there, where the ball's coming from. The knob's going that way now, but by that time you're already spinning out because the shoulders are doing the work. And watch the hands. You'll hit the ball, and the idea is when we hit the ball, we want our barrel to keep going this way. We want it to keep going through the ball. And because you don't have that move from here early on in the swing, you hit the ball and the bat just goes that way. The hands take off. Watch the roll over the hands. Watch the top hand roll over right there. See it? So right now your palm is facing up of the right hand, and as soon as you hit the ball, the palm there, now it's facing out towards the door. Now it's going to roll over, now it's facing down. See how the hands go away? Boom. I like them going away, but right there, that's it. You're done. Leave them there. Stay in that position until your foot hits the ground. As soon as the foot hits the ground, then what I want you to learn to do is I want you to learn to trigger the right knee and the right hip and the right elbow. All those hinges working together to get you through the ball, as opposed to that where the barrel of the head, you hit it and it keeps going down. You're big and strong enough and you're athletic enough that when you hit the ball, your barrel should be going there. So the ball launches that way a little bit more. I went through a couple of these. Let me go through a couple and see what you did. As I watched these, you were hitting the top of the ball a little bit. Yeah, see, everything's top to shortstop, rolled over to shortstop, rolled over to shortstop. See, everything's the same. And again, that happens because we're just not getting into a consistent stack position when we land. So again, your start is beautiful. It's such a great, right there, beautiful. Stay there. Stay there and learn to move from in here. Learn to take this part of your body right here and transfer that way so that when you land, you can fire that knee, fire that hip, and get the elbow into that back side. See the knee not moving? You're stuck. Watch the knee. You're stuck. See it? It moves late. That right knee should be driving in more as you move. Now it does. By that time, it's too late. You're already up and out of your swing, and now it's all going to happen from up here, up on the top side. Again, good swing, man. You got good mechanics. Once you go, which is really good. So just some observations. Again, I think if you can learn to stay in that position there and then move or drive from the bottom of the ground, learn to use the inside of that right foot to kind of take your body at an angle this way. Let your head kind of come more this way. That should be your head right now. So as soon as you lift, the head goes forward because you want to run into the baseball. You want to run into the ball this way. And again, right there, you're good. It's just see how your hands and left foot kind of work away from the right knee. It gets you too tall. Now you're tall. Look at that length. Whew. There's so much length in here, bud. It's a lot of work to have to get these hands to come back without having that or that help you do it, particularly your right knee. Other than that, it looks good. You're very athletic. It's just some cleanup, bud. Okay? Good luck.